Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And as the previous video went out, we had another pullback in the market. So yeah, it's not great. When will the pain stop? In today's video, we're going to take a look at the market from a fundamental viewpoint. We're going to have a look at some of the historic trends and just try to sort of plot out where we're heading. Hopefully this video will put people at ease. If you like this sort of content, mash that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And don't forget to let us know what your thoughts and opinions are on the market. Really interested to get your views and opinions. The expectation from our end is we are expecting to still see all-time highs. Now, the pullback at the moment, we've seen much bigger pullbacks historically in the market and gone on to make all-time highs afterwards. So do zoom out, take a look at the history, and hopefully that'll reassure you. But yeah, do join us in our Discord. Link is in the description of the video. It's free to join. I would love to have you there. Lots going on. And we also have a Patreon service, a membership sort of section. So do check that out. We do regular AMAs. Again, would love to have you as a member. Right, let's get down to the desktop and let's have a look at everything Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Okay, so we'll start at coin market cap. So we're now at just under $41,000, down 1.77 at the time of recording this video. As you can see, lots of blood in the streets, under $2 trillion. So no longer a multi-trillion-dollar market for crypto. Am I concerned? No, I'm not. And I guess there's a few different types of people in this space. There's people trying to make quick money. I'm not that guy. There are people that are looking to trade regularly. Now I do trade, but it's with playback. I'm not really a full-blown trader full-time, for example, with multiple thousands and millions and all that sort of stuff. I'm very small play money bag trader, so I do make money from it, but not huge sums. And then you've got your long-term investors. These are the people that don't really care about these little pullbacks of 1.5%, 20%, 40%. Doesn't really make that much difference to those sorts of individuals in this market, because they're here for the long term and they can see where crypto's going. So let's sort of dig into some of that now. So we've got crypto adoption, institutional investors holding back over security concerns. So I'm not going to read through the article. I'm going to try to keep this video quite short, punchy, and to the point. I will link all of these articles into the description of the video so you can really sort of delve into them. This is all talking about regulation concerns, probably sort of looking at the Ripple SEC case and the concerns about these coins becoming securities or being classified as securities, and that seems to be a concern. So they're holding back, right? And that's kind of to be expected, I guess. Then we've got JP Morgan here sees more crypto adoption in 2022, debates Bitcoin's status as a store of value. Again, I'm not going to get into the article, but I am aligned to seeing more adoption in 2022. I think we're going to see this mainly through metaverse in particular. I know that Facebook are buying up several gaming companies, and literally got all these companies working on metaverse projects. So there's lots going on. I expect a lot of this to really sort of hit the mainstream massively in 2022. On a flip note, you've also got the likes of JP Morgan and various other people making lots of jobs available in crypto sort of roles within their businesses. Lots of recruitment going on around crypto sort of job roles as well. So again, more adoption. So I think we're going to see lots more adoption in 2022. So I completely agree with this. I have mentioned this in our Discord. I mentioned obviously we posted a lot of the stuff there rather early, but Binance has also been buying the dip and adds over 43,000 more Bitcoin to their wallet. Drop into our Discord, and you'll be able to see the wallet address and all those details. I will link this in the description of the video. But huge sums. I mean, we talk about buying the fiat all the time, but Binance have taken it to another extreme. But if you've got any sort of doubts about where we're going, I would look at stuff like this and see that Binance is buying 43,000 Bitcoin, which is about $2 billion worth. Might be a little bit more, maybe a little bit less now at the time of recording this video. But ultimately, that's an awful lot of investment, right? And yeah, they're not going to be buying it if they know it's going to 10k. There's lots of people saying this, and I think a lot of it's just FUD, to be quite honest. Moving on. Okay, so this is an article sort of talking about 3 factors to really keep an eye on. Obviously, one would be regulation. We mentioned earlier on in this video around the concerns that individuals in the institutional world have around regulations and securities. Again, this is still a concern, and I think we're really looking for some positive regulations in the space, and I think that will come. So that's one thing to keep an eye on. But the thing that stood out in this article, and this article is from October, just so we're clear with everybody, is around adoption. And one of the things that with this video is I wanted to talk about adoption, because I do think adoption is coming, and it's ramping up, right? And here you've got the black line here, which is your internet users, right? And you can see the trajectory that's been going on. Mobile accounts, again, is another really good sort of gauge to get an idea of where we are in comparison. PayPal accounts, again, you look at how quick that happened. But here we go. So if we talk about, obviously you've got the years at the bottom, and you talk about how quick, I mean, this Bitcoin, for example, and cryptocurrency, I mean, this is just Bitcoin, but it's a shame they haven't layered on other cryptocurrencies, but it's going to be a similar sort of trajectory. You can see how quick that's happened, right? That is literally the fastest in history, right? And then you've got your exchange users again increasing for Bitcoin and almost catching PayPal, right? So I think this is a really interesting thing to look at. Again, I think the adoption eventually it will be higher than these here, particularly with some of the projects like Cardano, World Mobile looking to onboard more people. I think slowly they're going to catch up with the internet users and mobile account users and so on, right? So yeah, I am keeping an eye on adoption, and I think adoption is going to come. The other bit here that we've got is just the type of portfolio positions that people have got. So you're talking your ultra wealthy. So obviously digital assets is here. It's actually higher than commodities in some regards now for certain sections of investment type. So it's interesting. I'll drop this article in the description of the video for you to take another look at, but it's the macro environment is something to really keep an eye on as well. And obviously with the virus, the tapering, and all the things that are happening around the world, we have also got to keep an eye on all of those things, because we need to have an understanding of what impact that's going to have on crypto as an investment section, right? Moving on, again, just talking about adoption, you got the Rolex now, the Bored Ape Rolex, and we're starting again to see crypto becoming more mainstream, more real world, with things like this. And I think this is just the start of what we're going to start to see now. So again, just an interesting thing that I just wanted to add to the video. I dread to think how much this actual watch is valued at, but yeah, interesting. Approximately $210,000. Wow. So yeah, really interesting stuff, that to be quite honest. So I guess to sort of wash up and sort of give a bit of a summary, what do I think, about the market situation at the moment? I'm expecting all-time highs. Nothing has changed. I think, we've seen a lot of different crypto models being invalidated, and TA not always being on point, and I think that's mainly down to manipulation within the market. But the one thing that actually hasn't changed and is really important in this space is the fundamentals. And it's really important to be keeping an eye on, obviously, the adoption, the regulations, and the macro landscape. The macro landscape has changed with everything that's happening with the virus and stuff like that. That's had an impact on finances around the world, and really how they sort of deal with the interest rates and all that sort of stuff, and the debt is going to be what has potential impact on the market. So we have got to keep on an eye on all of those things. But at the moment, I really do feel that it's short-term pain, which feels longer than it perhaps is. And we're going to start to see all-time highs. So the way I'm seeing it, and it's not financial advice, it's just my opinion, there's some fantastic buying opportunities. I think we've seen that with what Binance have done, the general speed and adoption that we're seeing. I don't think that's slowing down. So overall, I think the picture is a positive one if you can kind of block out that noise. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Mash that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.